Hello? Oh, hello? I gotta do something with this echo sound in my room. I mean, it's really annoying. Destroying my sound. But anyway, this is how it is right now. So, hey, what's up guys, it's Harry. Do you know Sony just announced their new camera right now, today? I'm not sure if they actually step up or they step down. They probably step down a little bit because I think they're thinking our cameras improved too much too quickly, so we have to slow down and step back a little bit. They have the 6400. I thought it was gonna be 6600 or 6800. A lot of people thought so, but 6400. I don't know how they named their camera. I think maybe next camera to come out is gonna be 6100 or maybe like 6200. So they have full lineup from 6000 all the way to 6500 for like each of their 6000 series camera. But anyway, yes, this camera is out, but we have to talk about this camera because I am sort of excited about this camera, and because from spec sheets it's very promising, but still the same body, APS-C, but there's improvement on the autofocus system, more autofocus point. They now have 425 autofocus point, pretty much out of the frame, right? And it's both 425 points on both face detections on the contrast. They've also improved autofocus on more smoothing transactions. So when you autofocus an object, when you're turning to focusing on different object, the transaction between will be more smooth, not like before it just like jumps right back in and jumps back in. So you have like jumpy autofocus sort of like, and supposed to have better low light capabilities. I think the ISO up to 32,000 ISO right now, so you have more low light capabilities in shooting in low light conditions. But that's all good. Most thing that I'm excited about this camera is because I think this camera, I might have options, finally have options from Sony to choose to use it as my vlogging camera. Did you see that? Like Sony even stayed vlogging the world on their video, specifically. Except a 5000 series camera, they have like flip up screen. None of the Sony camera, A6000 or the A7 series camera or the A9, whatever, the mirrorless camera, none of them had flip up screens. Finally, the 64,000, they step down, step back or like whatever. They put back the flip up screen. How nice was that? Now you can finally, with very fast autofocus, high quality videos and photos, you now have a nice tilt-up screen. You can see it yourself and vlogging with it. Wow, that's really nice because lots of people really hated Sony doesn't have flip-up screens because you cannot see anything, what's happened. You just don't know if you are in frame, in the center of the frame, or you just don't know if the focus is right if you're vlogging with camera. Because I used to use the A7 II before as my vlogging camera. Lots of times I don't even know I was out of focus and just like not really happy about it for vlogging on that camera. That time that's the only camera for myself. So after that, Canon really had really good options because right now I'm using the Canon M50 as my main vlogging camera. Is mainly just because the flip up screen and it has awesome autofocus. Dual pixel autofocus is really works like really good. I mean, Sony and Canon are really one of the best, are the best of the brand, had the best autofocus. This camera also shoots 4K, but shoot 4K you have crop in there, so basically like 2.5 times crop, and just not useful. And also if you're shooting in 4K, the dual pixel autofocus is not working in 4K, only works in 1080p, so that's shit. I'm not going to use that. And finally now the Sony 64, they shoots 4K, and also 4K have awesome autofocus, 425 points. Oh, yes! Finally, like I still want to shoot my vlog, all of my vlog in 1080p, it doesn't matter, because 1080p saves lots of my workflow and saves lots of space. Easy for me to edit videos and to store more footage on a single SD card compared to shoot it in 4K. 4K is not really a priority for me to shoot in vlog. I think 1080p was good enough. And also the lens selections on this camera is not that much, but Sony have E-mounts. You have like tons of lenses right now you can use to, I mean, even though I know you can use adapter on this one, but I just don't have Canon. I mean, this is the only Canon camera that I had right now for, you know, pretty much my life. The 6400 out right now, and I hope I can have a chance to, if my friend or someone else got it and willingly to let me try it. Okay, they put AI in there. It seems like everybody's putting AI on their things or like products, like everything goes to AI, artificial intelligence. And this AI, what they improved is the real-time eye autofocus. Really cool. I mean, real-time eye autofocus, was that like the Canon or the Sony, you guys were already had the eye tracking? Like, I mean, not a really good thing, the real-time tracking, which it tracks a moving objects real time and make sure that object that you're tracking is always in focus, especially if you're using that camera for shooting in sports, car race. If you just wanted to track on one subject or one person, you can just do that. Also, it had the 11 frames per second with AE and AF, so that's also good too. I think about like 1 frame per second improvement. As of the video quality, it should be very similar to what the 6500 does. Also 4K HDR, and S-Log 3, I think should be all in there. Rolling shutter, I think it's gonna be same situation as the 6500. I don't think they actually really improved the rolling shutter issues on their A6000 cameras, but it's there. But do you care? Usually vloggers doesn't care that thing. So that should be okay. So yeah, that's pretty much for this camera. Do you think it's worth for you to upgrade from 6500, or you might just gonna wait for 6600 or maybe 6100, 6200 maybe? Or you think you really want that camera just because that flip up screen? Alright, thanks guys for watching this video. Please hit that like button if you like this video. If you don't, button's out there. And subscribe for my channel if you haven't done so. And I'll see you guys next time. Cheers guys.